Hey guys, I'm happy that you could join us today. Now in this Planist tutorial for beginners, I'm going to show you exactly how to use Planist to create and automate your scheduling process with absolute ease. Planist is an online appointment scheduling software that allows you to painlessly and automatically schedule meetings, appointments, and events without the hassle of back and forth communication via messy emails. Okay, so let's dive in and get started. All we need to do is head over to the planist.fr and you'll arrive this web page. Then click on the register button. You have two options and I'll explain both of them. First approach is to enter a full name and email, then come down here and choose a password and then just click on a register button. Then Planist will send you an email verification behind the scene, and here you'll be asked to verify your email address. So all you need to do is head over to your inbox with the email that you sign up with and verify your new account. Then once you click on the confirmation button, you'll be redirected to the onboarding page. Second approach is the easiest one because you don't need to fill these three fields and verify your email. All you have to do is to click on sign in with Google or Microsoft button, choose the account that you prefer to sign up with, then you'll be redirected to onboarding page. In the first step, you may change your landing page link. It's a unique URL with all of your active event types. Don't worry, you can change it later on if you're not sure about it yet. The next field is time zone. Planist automatically detects your time zone when you create an account. When an invitee schedules an event with you, it is published to your calendar in the time zone you've set here. You can view or change your time zone at any time from your account settings. Click Next, then here you're going to be asked if you want to set up your availability. For example, I'm only available from Saturday to Wednesday. You may change time interval, but it looks okay for me. We're going to explain it in depth when we actually go ahead and create our first event. So I'm going to come down and click Next. Here you're going to be asked to connect your calendar, but again we're going to show you how to do this in settings. So come down and click Continue without calendar. And just like that, we've signed up to Planist and here we are on our dashboard. Click on your scheduling page link that we modified earlier. This link is what you can send to your clients for them to schedule an appointment. It's a page with all of your active event types, and Planist creates a default event type after onboarding section for you. The page contains other information like your name and some statistics, but it still looks almost empty. Okay, so let's quickly complete our account setup before we go ahead and create our first event. So navigate over here and then select account settings. Then here what you want to do is make sure all your account information is correct. I'm going to add my social media and my website links and write a paragraph about myself. Okay, I'm happy with that for now. I'm going to go ahead and click Save Changes. Then come back to your scheduling page and refresh it. Okay, let's navigate to branding section. Here you can upload your business logo if you have one. Click on Upload Image, select your logo, then click on Save Changes. It only supports JPG, GIF, or PNG with maximum size of 5 megabytes. Then come back to your landing scheduling page and click on your event types and you should see your logo. Okay, let's go to the next section. As we mentioned in onboarding section, think of your scheduling link as your public profile address, like your Instagram username. So picking a short and readable name makes it look more professional and easier to remember. I want to change it, then click on Save Changes. Be careful, changing your Planist URL will mean that all of your copied links will no longer work and will need to be updated. So if I refresh my scheduling page, it gives me a full error. Okay, let's go to the next section. Right now we're using interest to only show you related Eventbrite events. Now what I mean by that, if I just go to the Eventbrite section on the left sidebar, you'll see we're listing upcoming Eventbrite's events which are located in France. You can personalize the output by choosing your interests. Okay, let me check some couple of them. And that's enough. Let's just click on Save Changes and come back to Eventbrite section. Go ahead and click on Based on your interest filter, and you'll see we're only showing events that you are interested. Imagine I'm going to hire a new developer for my team. I need a 30-minute technical session with applicants to qualify them. So I'm going to create a new event type and send its link to candidates. Then they can pick a time that suits them. Let's just do this together. Click on New Event Type button and choose a one-on-one event type and choose an event's name and an event link. An event URL is the link you can share with your invitees if you want them to bypass the pick event step on your scheduling page and go directly to the pick date and time step. Now, what is pick event step? The pick event step is actually the previous, it's your profile. Okay, it's just the invitees will decide which event to pick. Okay, but sometimes it's going to be a little confusing if you have lots of event types in your page. So you wanna give them a direct address to your event type. I mean this section. And actually we're gonna call it a pick date and time step. So I'm gonna give it a PHP-interview. Let's just change the color to pink. And I'm going to choose Google Meet because we're still currently in this pandemic in a lockdown, therefore want to meet online. And let's just write a description. Okay, let's just click on Save and Close. Okay, it's already been created. If you just go back to your profile page, your scheduling page, you will see this new event type. It's a Planist PHP technical session. It's just your event name, and if I just click on that and just take a look at the URL, it's just a PHP-interview. So this is your event type link. Okay, you can just define your availability in the next section. Okay, the default is the one that we just modified in an onboarding section. Okay, I'm available on Saturday to Wednesday from 9 to 17. You can just customize it, just click on this custom tab. For example, I changed my mind and I'm going to be available up to 10:15 on Mondays. And let's just split Saturdays into two different intervals, 9 to, for example, 11, and just create new intervals from 12 to 16. Okay, and you also can just add the dates when your availability changes from your weekly hours. Okay, you can just say, okay, Mondays I'm available at 9 to 10:50. But on June 27, I know it's a Monday, but I'm not going to be available anymore. And you can just save and close that. But for simplicity, I'm going to click on Cancel. The next section is additional configuration for your event types. And it's fairly easy. You can just define how long your event will be. You can set a range that your event type is active. For example, I'm going to set 8 to 30. It's going to be to the end of this month. I really recommend you to use it is to give yourself some buffer time to prepare for an event or wrap up from a booked event. I'm gonna set it to 15 minutes. Then I can just set in a start time increments. And what it means, if you open up one of your event type, you will see it starts from 9 o'clock and it's incremented by 30 minutes. So this field is referred to this option. 30 minutes is good. So what is the next field? It says invitees cannot schedule within 30 minutes. And the description says set the minimum amount of notice that is required. And what is that? Okay, it's right now it's 3:47, and if I just take a look at my event type page for today, it's 8, you will see it's 16:30. Why we are not seeing 16 as an option? Because of this 30 minutes notice time. Okay, so if I just reduce it to something like 10 minutes and save it and refresh the page, here we go. We're gonna see 16 o'clock as the option. So I think you already get it. Invitees cannot schedule within 10 minutes. Well, actually, you need at least 10 minutes before an event type is scheduled. Okay, the next field is fairly descriptive. The maximum events per day. For example, I'm not gonna accept more than 10 events per day, but let's just make it empty. The last option gives you the ability to hide your event type on your scheduling page. Let's just check this out and save and close this and come back to my profile page. You won't see my event type anymore. But how my client schedule an event if the event type is not visible? As I mentioned before, each event type has a link. You can just click on these 3 dots and copy the link. This is a unique link for your event types. Copy this and just send it to your clients and it's available. Okay, let's just schedule an event. It's a 30-minute event types. I'm going to schedule an event on Saturday, 9:30. Let's just enter my name and schedule it. That's it. Go to your panel and click on schedule events on the left sidebar. Planist will send you an email notification when an event is scheduled, but you can just view the details whenever you want on your panel. Okay, the last chapter of this tutorial is to show you how you can connect your calendar. If you remember, on your onboarding section, we click on continue without calendar. So we actually didn't connect anything. If I come back to my calendar section, there's only one, and it's just a Planist. It means it's just a built-in calendar, but you can actually add any combination of Google or Microsoft calendars to determine your availability. I'm going to connect my Google account. Let's just click on add calendar and Google Calendar. Select your account. And Google will show you a permission screen that is just allowing Planist to view or edit your calendar. It isn't going to take any of your data or view your Google account in any way, shape, or form. It's just to make sure that your availability can be seen. Let's just click on continue. Here we go. So, okay, let's just show my calendar. I have 2 upcoming events. One from 5 to 6 and the other one is 7 to 7:50 p.m. Okay. In order to demonstrate how it works, I'm going to show you my 30-minute event types and edit that. Because I'm only available from 9 to 17, but I'm going to change it from 9 to 20. Save it and open it up. You can just copy the link and directly navigate to that page. And Wednesday, I'm available. We have 2 time spots in order to schedule an event with me. That's great. Okay. And it automatically removes 5 to 6 because I already have an event. So there is no conflict. But what if you want to exclude one of your calendars? I have health, study, task, I don't know, this my main calendar, but this brown calendar that you are just witnessing is not really important just for my study. I don't want to, I want to exclude it from checking for conflicts. In order to do that, I'm going to come back to my calendars, and from the check for conflicts section, I'm gonna unmark it and update that. So come back one more time and refresh it. Here we go. I can schedule events at 17 while I have an event, because I said Planist, ignore this study calendar. Just ignore it for checking for conflicts. Okay? And here I'm gonna change my pushable calendar. It means when a scheduled event is done, I'm gonna push it to my, I don't know, main calendar, for example. I want to update it and let's just create an event. I'm gonna do this here one more time, schedule it, and that's it. If I just refresh it, and actually you don't need to refresh that, it's Google, man. What do you think? So you're gonna see we have a 13-minute event type here. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed that.